Yo, what's up to all my home slices? Today we are here and back with some more Persona hot takes. If you have not checked out some of our other recent videos on Persona hot takes, please give a watch after the end of this video.
Yeah, Donald, this is why we don't let you do the intro. What the heck is a home slice?
Really, Joe? You're like the oldest man here. I had to save you from falling down the stairs so many times today alone, Joe. We need to get you a cane or something, because the one time you fall wrong, it might be over for you.
The only reason I fall over is because I have to hear you beg for a Persona 3 remake day after day. My head gets so lightheaded just thinking about it. You really need to give it a rest. Persona 3 will never get a remake, Obama. How many times do I have to say it for you to get it through, you thick skull?
Everyone on is really here to hear about all the new juicy P4 golden hot takes we found. We all want to first say thank you to Presley for some of these hot takes you are going to see for this video. You can check out Presley Twitter down in the description below. I heard that Presley thinks that they are the #1 Naruto fan. I think Obama would have some words about that, though, if you ask me.
Yeah, Presley, I think I'm the #1 Naruto supporter. There isn't any female character in the whole Persona series that is better than Naruto, and anyone would lose the argument against trying to say otherwise. But thank you for supporting our beloved Naruto, because she is really amazing.
Well, come on, guys. Let's get on with the video. So this first take we have here is Hollow Forest was the worst dungeon in P4 Golden.
What? Are you serious? Psh, these babies really can't handle a new mix-up in gameplay. Let me be the one to say that this dungeon was not hard. They literally give you items to regain enough SP to win each fight. Also, because it's so late in the game, you should have automatic skills on already where your party receives SP from each turn. And plus, Naruto straight carries in every single dungeon, so...
You ain't lying about my girl Naruto carrying. Persona 4 Golden is so weirdly unbalanced with light and dark that the fights just become comical. But Donald, the gimmick for this dungeon, is terrible. You already stripped my SP, then I have to literally fight to just proceed a little further. It's a dumb design, just a bad gimmick to whole dungeon. They better never do something like that again. Also want to say this is not the worst. The Rise Strip Club dungeon takes the cake for that one.
Yeah, I don't really like the gimmick bullcrap they had for this dungeon. And if you didn't like the dungeon, well, you will be disappointed on how easy the boss fight is. I mean, if you like an uninteresting, easy boss fight, then go ahead. But this is just the worst dungeon. This is probably why a lot of people don't like Marie, is because of this dungeon.
Listen, you both need to hear this. Rise Dungeon is the worst designed piece of garbage I've ever played in Persona. I'm just talking about the dungeon itself. I'm not including the boss fight in what I'm saying right now. This place has small, tight, narrow pathways up and down the dungeon. On top of headbanging strip club music in my ear for over 1 hour, I just can't. I hate this dungeon music because I feel so brain dead listening to this trying to grind. There is no way to avoid these shadows with no space to even move. I don't see how more people don't see how dumb this dungeon was.
Sounds like Obama's throwing out some hot takes himself.
If I had to choose. Yeah, Obama might be onto something for once.
Well, let's go ahead and look at this next take. So I think this one should be pretty agreeable. This one says that the Heaven Arc and Magatsu and Aba are tied for the best.
Joe, this is not even a hot take. Everyone can agree rescuing Nanako was one of the most important missions they ever had in their life in gaming. The moment it happened, everyone immediately hopped in the TV world with no questions asked. And I do have to say the design and gameplay of Magatsu Inaba was way better than Marie's dungeon. These are the two highlight dungeons of P4 Golden.
The Adachi boss fight was still lame to me. But the dungeon is fine. Personally, I like the game dungeon, especially in its design. Now don't get me wrong, Kubo is stupid, and the design of the dungeon is tight and narrow, just like Rise Dungeon. But the aesthetic of the game dungeon was beautiful on top of that too. The soundtrack was fire. But I for sure agree Heaven was the peak best dungeon in the game, shoot. Even best arc in P4 Golden.
I have no objections to the Heaven Arc being the best. Let's look at some more. This next take says the U is the best protagonist in Persona. Yeah, look, I'm not even finishing this take. The only thing U is better than Joker in is dancing. Sorry, but you can't stand to the true GOAT.
True GOAT. Funny how Yuki isn't even mentioned because, you know, Persona 3 has the best protagonist in Persona. Come on now, they call him the edgy goth Jesus for a reason. Well, he isn't really goth, but he is the GOAT. We already been through this so many times.
Seems Presley is more cultured than both of you dweebs. You is an ultra mega Chad who enforces his dominance wherever he goes. Even had a nurse ready to throw it all away for him. Stop playing with my goat, you.
We are just going to move forward because there would be no end to this. This last one is pretty interesting though. Here the take says that Persona 5 Royal 3rd Semester content is better than P4 Golden 3rd Semester content. Oof. as well as Reese and Teddy being terribly annoying characters.
What the hell? What the heck did I just hear?
Let me cut you off right there, Donald, before you say something dumb. P5 Royal Third Semester is peak. There shouldn't even be a debate about that one, especially compared to that whack third semester of P4 Golden. I don't want to spoil P5 third semester, so I'm just going to say the characters that are heavily involved in this are double S tier, as well as saying Teddy is not annoying. I actually think he is an amazing comedy relief. I love all the bear stuff he says, and the way he just goes with Yosuke. If it wasn't for Konomaru, I would say Teddy is the best. But of course, no one replaced my dog Konomaru.
This is just a bad take. I'm not putting some wannabe god over my precious Marie and Izanami. As well, listening to someone say Teddy is annoying. Do you not understand he was ready to whoop some Adachi baby butt? Nothing beats Sensei and Teddy, especially no moody cat that just disses Ryuji all the time. It like you forget who was standing right next to Nanako in that hospital room. It like you forget Teddy sacrificed everything to bring her back. I love Teddy to death. He is my bear for life.
Nope, he is annoying and Morgana is better.
Konomaru is the best, so stop all the nonsense.
Stop comparing these silly pets to the goat, Teddy. It's honestly just embarrassing at this point.
Well, I think that's enough hot takes for today, everyone. It seems not even some of the wisest Persona heads can agree on most of these takes. Let us know in the comment section below your thoughts on some of these takes today. We also would like to say thank you to Presley again for being a great volunteer for this video. If you would like to maybe be next, go follow Depressed X Luffy on Twitter. This is Big Biden, and we are all signing out.
Can't take it no more. I'm going crazy. Is this a game or is it love? Please tell me, baby. I want you with me.